Style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cash. So many couches I crashed. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up.
All right. Oh, I'm super loud. Hold on a second. All right, let me turn myself down. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing well. What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is 9 o'clock my time. So we probably won't go super late tonight. But I don't know. I wanted to listen to. I wanted to listen to some Lorne, hang out a little bit, see how everybody's doing. It's been a little bit since I've streamed, since I've done anything really. I show up on Wes's channel, contractually. But I haven't done much on my channel. So let's just hang out a little bit. I want to do a little Lorne. I know. You're not all a fan. But I want to listen to some Lorne. I've been really angry recently, and I think I have to get it all out with some Lorne. It'll make me feel a little bit better. I do want to say hello to all of you. Hey, Blinken, hope you're doing well. Doom, hello. Octopushy, hello. Kit Kat Meow. Susan, I know this isn't your favorite thing. I know you're not a big fan of Lorne, so if you don't hang out tonight, I understand. We'll be back with other stuff in the future, but Susan, I hope you're doing well. Sus Lang, I hope you're doing well. Printo, my friend, long time no see, hope you're doing well. Meta, hello. Spliff, hello. Lamb Slayer, Kit Kat, hello. Chris, hello. Jim Roush's mustache. Coming from the bridge. The Bears. What are the Bears doing to your privates? I'm worried about you, Jim Roush. I hope you're doing okay. Oh man. Undervark 99. I fucked that up. I hope you're doing well. More crap for putdowns. Hello. Tomfoolery. Hello. Jameson. Hello. Sky River. Chad Davis. Alon Live Armstrong. Hello. All right. I've said my hellos. I'm struggling already. I'm sleepy. It is actually close to my bedtime. I should be going to bed right now. But I'm restless. Let's listen to some Lorne. I have the dump. I have a bunch of calls pulled up on my computer screen right now. I have Ramona. I don't know why. Not a huge fan of Ramona calls, to be honest with everybody. I don't know. Ramona calls, the thing with Ramona is it's not her so much that makes me mad. It's that she's so normal, and Lorne is the biggest piece of shit, in my opinion. I think Lorne is at his worst in the Ramona saga, and he just makes me I actually get upset. I get mad. I listen to Ramona calls at work sometimes, off and on. Usually TLI streams, or if Wes or Clay, or somebody I know posts a Ramona call, I'll listen, and then I get mad, I get angry, and it's hard to listen to all of it. So you know what? Let's just do it. I don't have really a lot of background. Let me switch over to this. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Let me switch to this, and then I really think I'm gonna pull a Clay tonight. And I might just play some games live while we listen, because I really don't have anything set up. If anybody's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I do have one thing pre-recorded I could play. I think I'll play that while we play some Ramona. I'm rambling. Let's just play the call. We'll get started. And I'll figure out the background afterwards. Let's just get into this. What do we want to listen to? Okay, we're in Ramona. How about 128, 2017, Lorne, fucking Doctor. Let's start with that. And just see what happens. Yeah, I do. I summoned Pot of Greed. Hey, Brad. Brad, I hope you're doing well. Pale Horse. Hope you're doing well. Why isn't this? Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can't. Why can't I hear it? Hold on a second. Oh, that's why it's muted. Okay. All right. Good start. Great start. All right, we're gonna start with this. All right, shut the fuck up. Here we go.
Hi.
Lorne?
Can you hear me?
Not really.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Why did you not answer any of my fucking calls?
Lorne, I just wanted to have fun with my friends.
With the doctor.
Lorne, the doctor is just one of several people who are here.
Okay, real quick. This is on. This is honestly the worst live stream anybody's ever seen ever. Hold on a second. I kind of messed this all up. Hold on. Let me close this. We're 50 seconds in. Printo. The date on this is January 28th, 1/28, 2017. Where were you? Where were all of you? Let me hold on. I messed this all up. Okay, we're 50 seconds in. Ramona, that call open with VLC. You know, a lot of good streamers wouldn't let you guys see how it works in the background, but not me. No. I opened it up on Windows Media Player. I meant to open it up in VLC. 1 second. All right, we're 50 seconds in. Perfect. Let me play that. Okay. All right. And then we'll switch this to... Uh-oh. Okay, we'll switch this to VLC. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, dude. Wow. Everybody just leave. I'm sure somebody else is streaming right now. Probably doing a better job than me. Okay, VLC, and then we'll switch this to... Oh my god. This is no good. Okay, all right, hold on. All right. Watch. Okay, look at that. Okay, all right. So we got, I promise you guys... Nobody cares. We're gonna put some I recorded this months ago, some Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got the call in the background. Okay, we are good. I'm gonna shut up. Meta, hello. Andy, hello. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'm I'm not good at this. All right. I'm gonna shut up. This should play.
The motherfucker is still fucking there?
Yeah.
Son of a fucking bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That whole fucking time, all my calls got fucking ignored from you because the doctor was there. It's fucking cute. And it's fucking great. You ignore my calls because of that fucking piece of shit.
Lorne, I just wanted to have fun with my friends.
Listen to me! You ignored my calls because of that piece of shit.
I just wanted to have fun with my friends.
Don't fucking tell me that. And you're speaking very fucking low, which means you don't want the doctor to hear you.
That's not true, Lorne.
You don't fucking want me. You want the fucking doctor.
Lorne, what are you talking about? Hello?
I want you to get that fucking doctor right next to you. And I want you to tell him, right here with me, that you want me, and you don't want him.
Lorne, calm down.
Don't fucking do that.
Lorne, calm down.
Look what you're fucking doing. You're sacrificing you and me because of that piece of shit. Do you want to lose me?
No.
Because you're fucking on the verge. I am tired of that motherfucker. You don't fucking understand that or what? We fucking tell that cocksucker for too fucking long, and I'm fucking tired of it. You're gonna lose me because of him.
Lorne, calm
Do you want him or do you want me?
You.
Tell me. I want you to fucking tell me right now. Do you want him or do you want me?
You.
Then get his fucking ass in here, in that same room as you, right now, and fucking get him right there with you. And I want you right there and him right there, and I want you to say that.
Lorne, I don't want any confrontation. I
don't give a fuck, because you're not caring about my feelings.
Lorne, I would tell him.
You're gonna, I know, you're gonna fucking do it right now.
Lorne.
I want this motherfucker out of our lives, right now. I'm not fucking waiting, I'm tired of it.
Lorne.
I fucking stressed too fucking much and I'm fucking hurt. All fucking day I've been hurt because of that cocksucker. And I'm fucking tired of it.
Lorne.
Get him in there now.
Lorne, calm down.
No, Ramona, I'm fucking tired of it.
Lorne, I don't want to make a big scene.
I fucking cried to Tony and Wendy tonight because of that fucking cocksucker. Get that motherfucker in there now.
What did you cry to Tony?
Now.
Lorne, what did you cry to Tony and Wendy about?
That fucking piece of shit that you have in your house. I don't want him out of your fucking house. I want him in that fucking room right now. I want you to tell him.
Lorne, please calm down. I don't want to make a scene.
No.
I don't want to make a scene in front of my friends.
You better find a fucking way to tell him tomorrow. That's as far as it's fucking going. If you don't fucking tell him tomorrow, then I'm fucking leaving because I'm not.
Lamp, hello. Devious, hello. If I missed anybody, I do appreciate you. Okay, I'm switching it up. I guess that video was like 2 minutes. All right, we're playing live. This is me live, so nobody judge. I had nothing planned. Okay. Wow, this call's pretty short too. Okay, I'll get another one lined up. But yeah, Lorne's an asshole. Surprise, everybody.
You don't let fucking bullshit.
Lorne, calm down.
Anymore, I'm fucking so fucking stressed out. You're not caring about the way I'm feeling.
Lorne, I do care.
And you better start.
Lorne, I do care.
You don't because you haven't told them fucking no. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, what did I tell him?
You have not told them no at all. I can't even fucking talk. My voice so fucking sore.
Lorne, calm down.
You haven't told that son of a bitch no on anything. Anything. The fucking gifts he's giving you, the fucking coffee, everything. It pisses me off, and I tried to tell you. You fucking let it come to this. I'm a fucking can't even fucking talk. Lucky you, I'm gonna fucking spit.
I can't even fucking talk. I gotta fucking spit. I don't even, no words. All right, let's just, if you're paranoid, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Doom, exactly. If you're paranoid about someone cheating on you, you should probably just be single. Exactly. But, Lorne, you have to understand, Lorne has to take what he can get. I don't know if any of us have ever been in that situation. I hope not. Sky River, hello. P Unit, hello. All right. So the next call I have, this is literally the next call in the dump that I have, at least, is almost a month later. This is February 19th. Oh, no, this is a year later. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some calls. Unless this is dated incorrectly. This is February 19th, 2018. Bad job. And talking grape class again. Grape class. All right, let's just this is 28 minutes. I'm going to try my best at Geometry Wars 3 over here. Cornville Nightmare, hello, hello. Chad Davis, hello, hello. Katie, hello. All right, let's hop into Lorne being an asshole to Ramona once again.
Hello. Hey.
Oh, and some
What the hell's up with no coffee?
some Emmer.
Yeah, they don't have any this morning. We all put money in the coffee fund.
Fucking assholes. Those fucking assholes.
I got
Oh,
yeah,
boy, that makes me mad. It's about time to kick some ass, huh?
Maybe I'll pee in the coffee pot and show everybody.
There you go. Yeah. How'd the picnic go?
It was fun. It was colder than we thought, but it was fun. We don't get to see the snow very often.
How cold was it?
Up there it was probably like 50.
That's it?
Yeah, that's really cold for me.
I thought you said it was cold.
50
I said it'd be warm here. Only like 42 or 43.
I hate Lawrence so much, but where I live, it was like 8 degrees today. I think 4. I think it was 4 degrees when I went to work. 4 degrees? What the fuck? It was, you know what? I'll give, not that I would brag. If I was talking to somebody on the phone, especially a partner, and they were like, oh, it was cold today. How cold was it? Oh, it was 28. Oh, that's cold. You know, I wouldn't, it's not a competition. Cold is fucking cold. That being said, it was 4 degrees today. All right, let's go.
Oh no. 50's
Yeah,
cold.
that's warm. That's nice because it's melting the snow.
It makes your nipples cut through your shirt.
Doesn't make my nipples do anything. It makes me say, yeah, warm up and melt this crappy ass snow.
I imagined your nipples with little mouths saying, yeah.
Yeah, they don't say much.
Oh, they're quiet, huh? They're the strong, silent type?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're funny.
Yeah. I had to go to mom's pretty soon and use their car. I got to go to class.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I'm
went
home
today.
right now. I used to wide took a load this morning. I had to be done by 11, so I only had time to do one load because we're working there. Yeah, and the woman didn't like it. So I told him, I said, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
He said, you can shut your mouth. I said, what the hell?
Jeez. That's rude.
Yeah, I know. It fucking really pissed me off. It sucks because all I can do right now is just keep quiet and try to maintain my irritation.
Oh, yeah.
But I told Mom, I said, I came back here and looked in the paper and called one guy.
Chad Davis. I'm not sure where you're at in the States, but if you're in the States, I think like 30 of them are supposed to get hit with like record-breaking storms in the next few days. So yeah, everybody good luck. I'm in a valley, so I'm definitely going to get just rocked with snow. Hope everybody stays safe, stays warm. If you're able to stay home from work, I hope you do. Listen to some Lorne streams. Not necessarily mine. That's fine. Just keep yourself occupied. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Definitely going to be rough. It's weird how, like, I remember growing up, like, winter, right, was, like, November to, like, January. But now, it's January to March. We just get hit. We just get hit all the time. It's rough. It's rough. So everybody stays safe. I'm preparing. Me and the cats should be very, very warm. Everybody stay safe. Everybody stay safe. All right, let's keep going. Octopushy. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say. people I work with happen to be in like the Tennessee area. And we were talking to them today, and we were like, yeah, we're going to get hit. And they're like, yeah, we might get like an inch or two. And we're like, yeah, we might get like 11. But regardless, wherever you're at, I mean, you know, even Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta was shut down for like 2 days when they got hit with like an inch, right? Or like 2 inches. So, like, if you're not prepared, you know, all snow sucks. I'm rambling. Just hope everybody Hope everybody stays safe. I need to go to bed soon. All right, let's keep playing.
No job. I'm thinking about quitting that. I'm not really that happy with that place.
Yeah, you have
I'm
to.
working. I like the people, but
You have to expand
Do
your
what?
horizons.
no, well, I got another job lined up, but they haven't called me yet. They want me to call the 1st of March, and I called them today. Oh, I'm ready to go.
Oh, good.
It pays a lot more. They law a lot more.
That'll
But
be fun.
I can have to wait around. But irritates me, so I'm thinking about finding something else until I do go to work for them.
A grande
This
black.
place is really
No cream, please.
irritating me. This place is really irritating me.
Yeah, I mean, I know in the forum they said that they were able to search Facebook and find people who
Yeah.
listed their employer as your employer and sent them messages on Facebook about you and the sting.
Huh?
I said, remember on the forum I was telling you about how they did a search for your employer, and people who had that in their profiles with your employer's name in common, that they received, you know, stuff about you and the sting, like links. They said they sent links to you getting busted.
They sent links to who?
They didn't mention names. They said they did a Facebook search for your employer. And then when you're on Facebook, you can type out who your employer is on your About section. So they found people who worked with you, and they sent them the link of you getting busted.
Oh, really?
Thank you very much.
I
Have a nice
probably
day.
already seen that.
Yeah. Well, they sent it like
I probably already seen that shit anyway.
it was on 2 weeks ago on the forum.
Oh.
But the things, for some reason, when I printed everything out, it was weird. It didn't print the timestamps, and if there was a picture that was too big to be printed on a half page, because it was going to be like 90 pages, so I split them in half. But the pictures printed out big, so you're going to get those, and I hope you don't get in trouble, because some of them were the Photoshop pictures of your family, and they had XXX pictures in there.
That's cool.
Your family members.
XXX people, photos of my family members.
Yeah, well, they put a picture of your mom on a naked old fat woman doing a sexual act, and they put all of those on there just for the harassment part. But I don't want you to get in trouble, so.
I'm not gonna get in trouble for that.
Okay, good.
But they won't. No, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, because it's not like you went out and.
All right, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't really care about this call. I'm gonna skip to another one. Let's see. What do we got? I want to say in Ramona. That wasn't Ramona though. Let's man, these calls really jump. June 28th all the way up to February or no, I'm sorry. January to February to June. 1 to 2 to 6. Wow, okay. You know what? Oh, wow, there's 2 calls on the same day in the dump. We got Lorne imposes on Ramona. Could be good. But same day, Lorne secrets out Ramona with an exclamation point. I think we're going to play that one. Let's play that one. Oh, hold on. Wrong thing. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's, hold on. No, God. Let's play this. Come on, VOC. There we go. All right. Necro. I always mess up your name. You're a good guy too. You were in the the community stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm sorry I messed up your name. Piece of shit. Let's play this. Okay, this is June 21st, 2017. Lorne secrets out Ramona.
Hey. Okay, so what's going on?
Richard right now is on his house.
House?
Yeah, Ralph Richards. And I'm moving down here.
Say about that, like, are you still going to be paying him rent? What is going on with you, first of all? Like, are you getting unemployment? What's going on?
And more than likely I will. I'm going to win because Laurel was trying to explain for things he couldn't explain. It's like the guy, the PTO was engaged when had to haul back to a shop. And then when he was asking me questions, he asked me if I, the first time asked me what I thought was, I think something's wrong with his heart. I said at the time too, which Lowell didn't tell him. I had to explain. The guy said it'd take us a week, 2 weeks.
Hello? Lorne?
It only takes 3 to...
Put your phone in the closet. Lorne,
I should know this week.
you're the star of the show. We can't hear you.
Thursday and Friday left in the week.
Yeah. But if you
Oh, my God.
Lauren, you keep cutting out. Why are you cutting out?
What?
Hello? Lauren, you keep cutting out.
Inside here in the...
Lauren?
What is it doing?
And mind you, this is the quality time that he spent with Ramona driving truck. Just remember that. Keep that in your mind. This is quality time right now. Lauren, hello?
It's so great.
The house doesn't come in.
Lauren, then maybe you're going to have to call me back another time, because, I mean, you keep cutting out.
Okay.
Say again?
It's all right now.
Okay, that's better.
I'll try to get a better signal, but for some reason it's not coming in so good.
So what was with all those messages you sent me? And I think that you might have been drunk at one point.
No, I haven't been drunk at all. I understood you not calling me because they called you before 8, and I was like, yeah, I was hoping she'd call me at that time on Saturday morning, but I was so freaking upset. It was,
You couldn't talk to your mama. You could, I mean, Lauren, but it's not about what you needed. It was about the fact that you were asked not to call me you were asked not to message me or call me after 10, and you violated that repeatedly. I mean, I asked you this on the 3rd, and you violated it that week that I asked you. You violated it every week since I've asked you that.
Yesterday it pissed me off when you wouldn't call me, didn't call me, didn't answer your phone. Monday, I was like, fine, I can understand that because it's Saturday. Yesterday, so I was like, maybe she just fucking decided just to drop me.
I said 1 or 2 days, depending on the severity. And I said, and if you get really out of hand, it'll be 3 days. The reason why I did 2 days is because I did the first day because you violated it. I did the second day because I was like, oh my God, violated it the day after I told him not to do it. I told you not to do it the day before you called me morning. I had just told you not, or the day that you called me at 7 in the morning. I had just reiterated that you're not to call or text me, and you violated it like a couple hours later. And it's like, I don't know what I have to do to get respect from you so that you don't, I really don't.
I don't think for me that I don't respect you. I do.
More, but you don't.
What you're saying.
Your actions tell a different story than your words. Because how can you respect me when, okay, well then don't say that you respect me because I asked you not to do something and you've done it repeatedly in a short period of time.
Sorry that I did it. Sorry that I went down all day too.
No, it has nothing to do with Dale.
That's what I told you. I needed somebody.
But that's not a good enough reason.
That knew about stuff.
Did Dale kill your mom? Did Dale kill your mom? Because that would have been a good reason. Okay, to me that would have been a good reason.
The mom doesn't know about Richard. I have to go over and talk to them. They're not sharing. Never saying anything.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But what I'm saying to you,
there's only 2 people that knew about it and my therapist. There was 4 people. There was only 2 people that knew about Richard, about what Richard did to me when I was little. And my therapist. The only 2 people that knew.
Anything.
4 people.
Who?
I'm Sharon and Uncle Clay.
Why
I needed somebody to talk to right then. After I went down and told Dale.
Lorne.
That's why I called you.
Mind-boggling to me. First of all, things that you are
I'm doing things that you and my therapist and my counselor are all telling me to do. I don't have somebody there 24 hours a day, but I can talk to when I need to.
Lorne, and I am not here 24 hours a day for your therapy needs. I'm not going to be here 24 hours a day for your therapy needs. There is no reason for you to call me at 7 o'clock to tell me that you told people about something that happened. There's no reason for that. I mean, I
told my dad 27 years that left us.
And you just randomly told him, and then you called me at 7?
Well, I've been sleep that good all night because I've been thinking about it, and Allie told me that I should talk to him, and decided to do it right then when I knew he was home.
Lorne, okay, listen. I am sorry for you that what happened to you happened, okay? I am genuinely sorry for you that happened. That should not happen to anybody. That should not happen to anybody ever. It's not an excuse for you going and trying to do it to someone else. But also, it's certainly not an excuse for you to go and call me outside of the hours that I specified. It's not an excuse.
Anybody else to call?
Call somebody who's not going to pick up, because I'll tell you this. I am not going to pick up my phone after those hours. What would happen would be I'm looking for a text message that says mom's dead. That is an excuse that I accept. Something like that. If you message me something like that, then yeah, I'll call you right back as soon as I get that message. You
Okay. All right. Gonna chime in for a second. I'm sorry. Uh, it is weird. We'll say it's weird for a girlfriend to put a time limit, right? Like a set time you're allowed to call. Obviously you don't get those rules unless you abuse, like if you're calling, at every night at, let's say, like midnight, and accusing your girlfriend of who they might be with. I get that. It is weird, but I don't know. Like, let's just put a poll out there, I guess. I I don't even really know where I'm going with this, but like, don't even know where I'm going to argue this. I just wanted to chime in for a second. I think it's weird, right? That Lorne wants full ownership. Like, oh, you used to tell me what you were doing all night, Ramona. And that's weird, right? Like, it's weird. You shouldn't know what your significant other is doing at all hours of the time. I guess if you're nervous, maybe. But just break up with her, Lorne. What are you doing? It's just, his arguments are so odd. And the thing with Ramona is, like, not my favorite catfish in the world, but she is the most realistic, right? The most realistic of all the catfish. You have Casey Moreau, right? Whatever variation of Casey Moreau you're talking about, not a realistic girlfriend. That's not real, Lauren, no matter what. And even if she was, not a good partner to have. Not great. Nothing against Casey, but in the situation you met her in, how she knows you, not great. But throw that all away. I mean, even Ramona, who just knows you from the sex offender registry, which is not a great point. I don't understand how you have like an argument. Where do you? I guess what I'm saying, long-winded. We'll play this. I'm gonna start playing this again in a second. I'm sorry. I guess what I'm really getting down to is, if you're on the RSO list, and that's how your girlfriend met you, you really can't argue anything, can you? Can you just apologize? Just say you're sorry. You're probably right, Ramona, my goddess, my angel, my sweet baby. You just say that, and you move on. Just move on. I lost myself because he's so stupid, and I'm lost. I'm tired. It's time for bed. I'm lost. I don't know what he's talking about. Let's just somebody's hold on. I do want to reply while you're paused. Do you think Lorne was molested by his brother's piss? That's a good question. Maybe. I'm not gonna. I never want to argue. Print. I guess I should address what I'm talking about. Printo asked, while you're paused, do you think Lorne was molested by his brother's piss? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think it's an excuse for anything. Even if he was, does it excuse what he's done? No. For sure. I don't really see a reason to not believe that. I know he uses it as an excuse quite a bit to try to get out of things, and I think that's great in his back pocket. You know, when he's cornered, he can say, "Hey, this happened to me, so I'm the victim." If it did happen, I guess my real thought is, if it did happen, I don't think it affected him as much as he tries to use it to his advantage, if that makes sense. I try, they say believe every victim. I try to do that for sure. It's kind of fucked up if you lie about that, for sure. But people like Lorne do. And it's tough. When you do the act, if you're a serial grapist, we'll say, but then you argue, I was raped as a kid. Well, I get that. That's very tough. But there's a lot of people who were raped. I hate saying that. I really hate saying that. I hate YouTube. There's a lot of people who went through that, who live normal lives, and I just don't see it as an excuse. So I don't know. I really don't know. If that happened to Lorne, I feel for him to a certain extent, but it's no excuse for what he did. No excuse. I'm rambling. People have left. Let's keep playing. Linestri, hello. Let's keep playing.
Going and you telling people about what happened with Richard, call me in the morning like that. Because the thing is that you have abused that so much, and you used the what happened to you thing. And like I said, I know that is fucked up. Every angle.
Sounds like Ramona was skydiving. Wait till you land, Ramona.
More out there. I know people out there. Thousands of people out there. That, and even worse, and coming from parents who are.
I never got infected. Keep it hidden.
More
have to do with it. It makes it hard.
Keep it hidden. And I'm not saying, just get over it. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that you are choosing now to not cope with it properly. That is your choice, is to not cope with it in a productive way. Right now, you are choosing to let it affect you. Well, Lorne, you're choosing to let it affect your behavior now. You're in therapy and counseling for it. So there's no reason for you to have called me, and I'm trying to just make it clear so that this never happens again. I don't know how many different you can come up with of something happening to you so that you can use that as an excuse.
Use for an excuse. It must be something, the reason behind that.
You use it as an excuse because you think it's going to work. Lorne, there was no reason to call me at 7 o'clock after talking to them. And then expect you up at 7 o'clock to be your therapist. Lorne, I am not.
I'm sorry, it's hard to fucking deal with shit. At all. No, I'm sure no Cleveland makes it
I'm gonna throw this out here too. I don't know if this is controversial. You know, I just did a video with Andrew Burkett, so I'm a little, I'm thinking a little controversial right now. But do you think he heard this stuff in his class? You know, he's taking sex. I guess it's not sex ed. I don't. He's taking rape class. For better or worse, I don't know how to put that any nicer for YouTube or anybody that's listening. I'm sorry. But he, do you think he overheard this in class? I was a victim, I grew up, I was abused, etc., etc., and that's why, and everybody around him probably felt bad. Oh, you poor baby. Oh, that's why you raped. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm uncomfortable. But one, I just feel, I don't want to give Lorne too much credit for being observational, but maybe he did pay attention a little bit in rape class, and he heard other stories, and I don't want to say I don't know. I'm never going to be the guy. I'm not. Nope. No, nobody come to this for expert opinions on anything. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so stupid. I'm very good at the one thing that I do, but I'm very stupid at most things. So I don't know. And I admit that I don't know. But it really feels like to me that Lorne's kind of a sponge, and he might not admit it, and I don't think he ever will, obviously. And we kind of see it, people who listen to Lorne content all the time, which I kind of do, but I'm an idiot, and I just laugh. I don't really pay attention as much as somebody who takes it seriously, which is probably the better route. But people who watch this seriously have to hear this and kind of get that. I don't know, is it sociopath? Is it psychopathy? I don't know. But there's a certain character trait that people have, that they hear other people's woes and they hear their trials and tribulations, and they absorb that, and they're able to make it their own. They're able to justify their shitty actions by saying, oh, well, this guy went through this, and I kind of did something similar. I don't know. It's tough because you want to believe, right? You want to believe, but I don't. I genuinely believe that this fucking moron just overheard this in his rape class that he has yet to pass. This call was from 2017. Years ago, almost a decade ago. I'm getting angry. I don't think, I just, call me crazy. I don't think he's learned anything. Okay, let's keep, we're almost through this. We're almost through it.
Sure. I mean, I just don't know why, okay, it makes it harder to deal with, but you make it harder on yourself, and I'm going to tell you why. Because had you say only 2 people know, and that
there's actually 5 people that know now.
From who knows, because I believe as close as you got to Ember, she probably knew.
No, but she doesn't know.
Okay, but anyway, aside from that.
I got close to Ember, but I didn't get that close. There'll be millions of things Ember doesn't know about me.
Why that's hard to believe because there's the thing about the nudies. And hey, like I said, you know what? Aside from that, what I'm saying to you is that you choose to make more difficult rather than 8. Now, if you had called me at 8, I don't know if I wasn't awake at 8. I wasn't, I would have probably not have woken up at 8. I don't know. I mean, because my ringtone woke me up at 7. Saying to you, you decide to put me in a situation where I'm not going to talk to you because you keep violating me.
I won't do it anymore.
What happened to you was fucked up, and I'm not going to make any excuses for it or anything like that, but, you know, even more fucked up that you yourself tried to do it when you got older, because as much as I'm not going to make excuses, you were more than twice their age when you, and in fact, you were than twice their age, pushing 3 times their age when you tried to do it, than them when they did it. What is that? And so, like,
Every time.
what I'm saying to you, though, is there's still not an excuse.
Last I saw somebody caring about me, I didn't feel like anybody cared about me because
Okay, well, what if your brother said, "Well, yeah, Lorne cared about me. That's why I raped him." Doesn't sound good.
Living that young shouldn't happen.
Lorne was my brother, and so that's why I raped him. Like, that doesn't even sound good. So then don't say, well, this
Okay.
14-year-old.
Hold on. This is almost over, and then I am gonna wrap it up with something a little bit different. But somebody, hold on. Sky River Rain posed a great question. Would you rather go on a date with Jesse or sit down at the trailer for a home cooked Lorne dinner? Oh, that might be the hardest question ever asked. It depends. What's Lorne cooking? That's the main question, because I've seen him cook rice, and I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of that or the vegan anything. Jesse's a lot. I don't know. I think maybe I just eat the meal and deal with the consequence. You know, you eat a bad meal, you have like a day and a half where you deal with the consequences, you know? Jesse's a lifetime. So, we'll leave it at that. Let's get through this, then I'm going to wrap it up.
She showed me attention. That's why I was going to rape her. But I mean, I don't know, like, how many different ways I can say do not message me outside of those hours.
Hello? Hello?
It's
Oh,
never going to benefit you.
Ramona?
Where I said,
Lorne?
you know, that you
Hello?
could.
Are you going through a tunnel? What's happening?
But there's no way that there's no way.
All right. That's how that call ends. Okay. All right, I don't want to wrap it up quite yet. I do want to play one more thing. Hold on. This is going to take me a second. Hold on a sec. Can we go to this? Yeah. All right. No. Hold on. We'll go to that. All right. Give me a second. We're going to wrap up. Every time I put up a poll, nobody wants to do this, but we're going to wrap up with some... where is it at? Hold on. We're going to wrap up with some... Oh, shit. Hold on. Hope everybody's doing good. Give me a second. We're going to wrap up with this. Oh, my God. I had this prepped, and then I fucked it all up. Where's it at? Okay. All right, we're going to wrap up with this. We're going to do some... Chris Hansen non-TCAP related NBC stuff. This is escalators. 2 parts, about 20 minutes. We're going to wrap up on this. If you call it a night, I understand. Hope you have a good night. Do appreciate you guys joining me. Yeah, Lorne sucks. Let's do some escalator safety. We have to learn. Let's go. Oh, we have to learn.
Here again is Stone Phillips.
Millions of Americans use them every day. Chances are you do. They're as close as your neighborhood shopping mall, your office building, or your subway station. You probably don't think of them as dangerous, and for the most part, they're not. But accidents happen more often than you think. Just last week, a 3-year-old girl was seriously injured on one here in New York City. Tonight, Chris Hansen has the story of a hidden danger underfoot and the unlikely advocate taking steps to try and solve the problem.
You just don't expect to find an activist in a cloistered monastery, a sanctuary of peaceful prayer.
I'm dogged, I suppose, but I don't like to pass up something that needs fixing.
And that fixing has put this nun at odds with major corporations and the United States government.
I never looked on it as a crusade, but I can't stop being interested. It's a problem that is not fixed yet.
Sister Mary Therese Zamikiel's One Nun campaign from this monastery outside Cleveland doesn't concern questions of faith. It's about escalators.
They are potentially dangerous. They're not only dangerous to children, there have been some terrible accidents to adults also, but the children are the most vulnerable because they're the smallest.
She's felt that way since her nephew, Jamie Zamikiel, got on an escalator with his mother in a Sears store.
Pete's hello. Yeah, I mean, you know, these are real victims. We can't make fun. These are real victims. You know, escalators are actually super dangerous. All right, let's. I'll let Chris explain it. Let's go.
19 years ago,
I remember getting on at the top, and my mom taking my hand.
And he had one hand up on the moving railing, just exactly as you and I were taught to do.
I remember going down it. I remember something tugging at my foot. Oh, here we go.
The memory of what happened that day is...
Okay. Fuck. I'm sure this is gruesome. I'm sure that, you know, I feel bad. Oh, what did I just do? I feel bad for what's about to happen. I do want to hear him say, "Oh, escalator." Ooh. I do want to hear him make that noise one more time. Let's go. All right.
Going down it. I remember something tugging at my foot. Oh, here we go.
The memory of what happened that day is etched into Jamie's mind.
This is about where it started.
Even now, he has no trouble showing his aunt where it all happened.
I remember my mom yelling and screaming, and then the next thing I remember is my foot coming out and not...
I mean, this dude went through a traumatic experience. I don't want to make fun of him, but his reenactment of so yeah, whatever. Okay, all right, we're moving on. Andy, hello, welcome.
Even recognizing it as my foot.
Jamie's foot had been trapped in the gap between.
I mean, it's
the
actually
escalator
terrifying.
step
It's actually terrifying. I feel for this guy. That's scary. All right, let's keep
the
going.
sidewall, and was horribly crushed in seconds. At first, Sister Therese thought Jamie's injury was some kind of freak accident, but she found out that according to the federal government, currently, more than 16,000 people a year are sent to emergency rooms because of escalator accidents. The vast majority are children, just like her nephew.
The whole thing was terrible. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand by and not try to do something.
This is the letter from the escalator company.
Sister Therese says she's hounded the industry and government agencies to improve escalator safety. Most recently, she's taken her campaign to First Lady Hillary Clinton at the White House. But 19 years after her nephew was hurt, children are still getting hurt.
I heard great things about Boston, that there was a lot to do and a lot to see up in the Boston area.
Okay. People were asking when this was from. Well, Hillary Clinton is still the first lady, so I'm gonna say 1999. This is old. Part 1 of 2. Yeah, we have 2 parts to watch. I just love how this is shot. I do feel for these people. I'm not making fun of any of these people. I do feel for them. This is a freak accident. They're not, bad people as far as I know. They're not pedophiles. So I do feel for these people. This is a very scary situation, but where are they at now? Imagine being on NBC in 1999, 1998. When was this?
You get 2 of them, don't you?
Andrew Baird and his family were visiting Boston for the first time in June of 1994. After leaving the New England Aquarium, Baird and his 2 kids got on an escalator at the MBTA station, Boston Subway.
My daughter was on the step ahead of me, and I had her right hand in my right hand. I felt a jerk, and my daughter started to scream, like she was scared.
Do you remember what happened?
But 4-year-old Kelsey Baird was screaming in pain.
The escalator bite me.
The escalator what?
The escalator bite me.
The escalator bit you?
I cried and it screamed.
The thing jumped up, grabbed her leg, and ripped it wide open to the bone.
This is what Kelsey's leg looked like after the escalator bit her. It took emergency surgery and 5 months physical therapy before Kelsey could walk again. Her family is considering suing both the Boston subway system and the manufacturer. You might think the danger.
I don't know why, but something about Hansen interviewing a kid who was like a victim is very wholesome. Super wholesome, and I hope they won. I hope they sued. Throw everything I said about the escalators out the window. I hope they won. Fuck these guys. Fuck the escalator companies.
Escalator is here, where the jagged teeth merge at the top or the bottom. But it's not. According to government and industry figures, this is where the majority of traumatic injuries occur. The small gap between the moving step and the sidewall. By industry standard, the gap between an escalator step and the sidewall of the escalator is 3/16 of an inch. But over time, internal parts can wear down.
Ooh, okay, hold on. That was pretty cool. Watch this, dude. This is, okay, hold on. Yeah, aired 1995. Whoa! That's actually, dude. 1995. That was forever ago. 30 years ago. 30 years. Okay. All right. I got distracted, but that was a cool little cut. All right. We got the live action, of course, of the escalator. Hanson was brave enough to stand on, right to the 3D diagram. 1995. Wow. Okay.
The small gap between the moving step and the sidewall.
By industry standard, the gap between an escalator step and the sidewall of the escalator is 3/16.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
But over time, internal parts can wear down. This knocks the steps out of alignment, causing them to shift. This can widen the gap between step and sidewall to the point where it can catch a child's small shoe, trapping the foot and leg against the sidewall. The moving escalator can then tear the leg open in seconds.
The escalator industry says that its products are the safest form of public transportation, providing up to 9 billion rides a year. The industry promotes safety with warning signs on escalators and a safety campaign urging children to hold parents' hands and stand towards the middle of the step.
Real quick, I got 2 escalator stories. Feel free to click off to a better video. I understand. I was in Baltimore. Shout out Baltimore once. Wow, a lot of people left as soon as I said that. I was in Baltimore once at the aquarium. As a grown man, I was just there in the area. I wanted to see what was going on. And it was like a field trip day. Just a bunch of kids stood at the bottom of the escalator. Like, we got down to the bottom, we had to push children. I'm a grown man. I had to push a child out of the way because he just stood directly in front of the escalator. Oh, I said I had 2. I actually don't remember what the other story was. All right, well, we saved time. We saved time because I don't remember what the other one was. But more importantly, I had to push children because they want to get out of the way. Was I in danger? I don't know. Chris?
From the gap. But the reality is that many children grab the moving handrail as they ride, putting their feet dangerously close to the gap. Critics say that until that gap is significantly reduced, children will continue to get hurt.
We found hundreds just in Boston. One of the problems is that there's no reliable database of accidents.
Reporters David Armstrong and Shelley Murphy investigated escalator safety for the Boston Globe.
On the surface, everything looks very rosy. You wouldn't think there's a problem here in Massachusetts or elsewhere. But if you dig a little bit, you quickly realize that there's a serious problem here.
How serious? Their series uncovered over 300 accidents requiring emergency room treatment in Boston alone in the past 2 years. They say most of the accidents were due to faulty equipment or lack of maintenance. And there's another problem. The escalator industry says the average lifespan of an escalator is 15 years, but many escalators across the nation are much older. Some have been running for 40 or 50 years.
Public safety is compromised. People are getting hurt because this equipment isn't being inspected as it should be, and because proven safety measures are not being undertaken.
Armstrong and Murphy say part of the problem is the lack of federal escalator safety regulations. It's up to cities and states to enforce safety codes that are frequently written by committees dominated by the escalator industry.
What we discovered is that the industry is very quick to blame all accidents on the rider. In the case of Kelsey Beard, they said, girl riding up escalator, tripped, cut leg.
Are these escalators safe?
Absolutely.
No question.
No question, no doubts.
John Haley
Well, I mean,
was
you're
general
riding
manager
it,
of the Boston
Chris.
subway system at the
If you didn't
time
think it
of
was
Kelsey
safe.
Baird's injury.
There have been conflicting stories, but the escalator is not solely responsible for that incident.
Are you saying the Bairds are lying?
I'll leave it at that. I'm not in a position to get into debating who said what and who was where, because the case is being litigated.
Wait, do we hate Big Escalator? I don't know. I Where do somebody let me know where I stand. I need to know where I stand. Are we pro or against big escalator? I don't know.
As there is no debate. He was just doing what millions of people do on escalators.
I was holding my daughter's hand by the right hand. Then all of a sudden, this thing jumped up, grabbed her leg, ripped it open. That's something that I did? I don't think so.
What angers Baird even more is something he says he heard on the way to the hospital.
The paramedics told me when we were inside the ambulance that they get at least 2 calls per week on escalator accidents.
And then, when Baird got to the hospital, he says 2 subway police officers wanted to talk with him.
They told me to sue the MBTA because it's got to stop. It's got to stop. And then they turned around and they told me, they says, the reason why they don't do anything about this is because it's cheaper to pay the claims than it is to replace the escalator.
That's a pretty cynical argument. I don't know who those critics are that would make that kind of allegation. If we thought for a moment that there was an element of the system that wasn't safe, we'd shut it down and figure out a way to deal with the inconvenience.
We wanted to see for ourselves just how safe the Boston escalators are. So Dateline hired Joe Morrissey, a former Massachusetts escalator safety inspector. Morrissey now has his own business advising developers. He rode the subway
All right, we're almost done. I'm sure this guy's a very important job. Your job is escalators, man. Relax. All right, let's get
escalators are. So Dateline hired Joe Morrissey, former Massachusetts escalator safety inspector. Morrissey now has his own business
He's
advising
like Tom
developers.
Cruise doing the upside down
escalators
finger
with
in
our
the Top
producer and
Gun.
crew.
If the public is being informed that these escalators are safe, they're being misled.
We took Morrissey to 3 of Boston's busiest stations. Maverick, in the north end of the city.
I found the escalator was making an incredible noise. It sounded like it was
In the north end of the city.
I found the escalator was making an incredible noise. It sounded like it was self-destructing.
The noise from the escalator was so bad it was shut down while we were still in the station. Morrissey then examined the escalator closely.
That's at least a quarter of an inch. At least. The molding is loose. This is jutting out. This should be smooth to prevent someone from getting their hand or thumb caught in here as they're coming up.
Next stop, Government Center in the heart of Boston.
I noticed some of the steps were just, the tread was broken right off. The wider the gap, the easier it is for someone's foot or hand to get into that section.
Finally, to the aquarium station next door to one of the most popular tourist attractions in New England, the station where Kelsey Baird was injured.
Steps are in terrible condition. There's an excessive gap on each side. I don't know why the MBTA hasn't ripped these things out 20 years ago. No, they are not safe. In fact, if I was a state inspector, I'd shut them down today.
Following our visit, Dateline contacted the MBTA and told them what we found. The MBTA responded with this letter, stating, while some of our escalators may be old, they are not unsafe. Each escalator is certified annually by the Massachusetts Department of Public Safety. Regarding injuries on their escalators, the MBTA claims mechanical defects are not the problem, but human error accounts for the majority of incidents. Problems with escalators happen every...
You guys ever fuck up going up the stairs? I mean, I get it. I'm not gonna lie. Where I live, I take the subway occasionally, and there are escalators. I usually take the stairs just because they're quicker. People are fucking stupid on the escalators, and they don't climb them. They just stand. Regardless, I don't really know. You know, behind a car, behind an airplane, you know, human error. That makes sense. Escalators. Well, you made one of those classic human mistakes, and you got eaten by the stairs. You know, I don't know. I don't know if that checks out. I don't know. Thanks, Ann. Hello. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. We're almost through this. I'm gonna wrap it up after this. So let's get through this.
every week all over the country. Since we began our investigation, Dateline found cases involving injuries in New York, Pittsburgh, Washington, and back in
Pittsburgh,
Boston, where another child was trapped by the escalator at the aquarium station. With all those injuries, why hasn't the government cracked down on unsafe escalators?
For a number of decades, a number of concerned people have petitioned the Consumer Product Safety Commission to do something, and their response has been, there's no problem.
And who was the first person to petition the Consumer Product Safety Commission about escalators? Sister Mary Therese, back in 1978.
They chose to reject the petition. They said there is not insufficient evidence of danger to children.
Did you feel like you kind of got slapped in the face here?
Yes. I don't know how on earth they couldn't be interested in doing something.
But
Just
Sister
recent-
Therese didn't give up. She heard about an invention that appeared to solve the problem that was hurting so many children on escalators.
It turns out it was stairs. Yeah, the ancient Egyptians invented this thing called stairwells, and we just climb up with our physical body. What do you mean? You invented? Okay, all right. We found an exclusive secret that will get you around escalators. What you find might be shocking. It's called an elevator. I don't.
Was made.
What are they talking
now
about?
There is a way to close that gap.
Yet the escalator companies appear to want no part of this.
They want no part of it.
Why do you think they won't use this?
A hardness that goes into insanity.
What is this invention that Sister Therese and others claim could help prevent hundreds of escalator accidents each year? And why are escalator companies...
They're called steps, and they're made out of stone. All this and next on Dateline NBC.
resisting it? The answer is when we come back.
A story so powerful,
She's gone. It's my baby.
it could only come from today's headline. Defender Tim Dickey investigates why these outstanding debts are past due.
Wait. Hold on a second. Wait.
Public Defender Tim Dickey investigates why these outstanding debts are past due. Tonight at 10 on Fox.
Oh, man, I kind of want to watch that. Maybe next stream we'll find Past Due on Fox.
Marty Griffith, Sabrina Smith, and Tim Dickey, your Channel 5 public defenders.
From Studio 3B in New York, here again is Jane Pauley.
Returning now to our story, you've seen how easily you or your children could be injured on an escalator. Now, there's a device that could prevent many of those injuries. But why aren't steps being taken to install this innovation across the country? Once again, here's Chris Hansen.
Hey, fake Ann Curry, I see what you did there. Why aren't steps being taken? I get it. Oh, wow, she looks crazy. Who is this lady? Where's Ann Curry? We want Ann Curry.
It's really very simple. This is the step safety side plate that I invented.
For 30 years, Carl White has been an engineer in the escalator industry and has served as an expert witness in many cases involving entrapment injuries on escalators.
Having seen and known about this type of accident, it concerned me enough to think of some way of preventing it.
This is what White came up with, the step safety side plate. Doesn't look like
Okay, hold on. Look at Chris.
Known about this type of accident, it concerned me enough to think of some way of preventing it.
This is what
man.
White came up.
I wish we had better. Wow. 1995 Chris Hansen. Oh, man. What was he, like 30? Maybe 30 in the... Oh, man. That's fun. Look at him. He's like holding like a iPad before the iPad came out. That's some fun shit. That's some fun shit. You know, I haven't seen the True Blue offices in person, but I have seen them in the documentary, and it's much nicer than this. Much nicer. Chris, you've really come up. Good for you.
The step safety side plate. Doesn't look like much, but it's actually a specially formulated piece of plastic that fits onto the side of the escalator step. Quite simply, It fills in the danger zone between the step and the side of the escalator, where so many children are trapped and injured every year. White's invention adds about $4,000 to the cost of an escalator. That's not a lot of money, considering new escalators cost, on average, more than $100,000. If it's that inexpensive, why isn't the industry using your part?
I'm at a total, complete loss to know.
Well, I don't want to bring you down, man, but I don't think, you know, it's been about 30 years since this came out. Yeah. You know, I just hope you're doing well, my guy. I don't know. Your invention, very good. Have not seen it. I've been on a lot of escalators. I don't know. I haven't seen your little safety plate, but you know, maybe you came up with something else. Maybe you're the guy who I don't know, put the radio on the internet. You know, that's a pretty good job. Maybe you did that. I don't know. First guy that put Sirius XM online. This guy kind of looks like, you know what? Doesn't this look like Chris? Doesn't it kind of look like Chris, like stretched out? Look how, I mean, I know this is like 360p, but doesn't it kind of look like old Chris Hansen, like stretched? Like, oh man, it's kind of throwing me off. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. But he kind of looks like old Chris, just stretched as long. Like, I know this guy's head is not this long in real life.
While escalator manufacturers have rejected White's invention, it is being used, and used successfully, at a place that stands as a monument to 100 years of inventions, the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. Following several serious accidents here, the museum contacted White. So at that point, you showed them your invention, and they actually bought it.
That's right.
The Smithsonian installed the safety side plates in 1992. Since then, there hasn't been a serious escalator injury in a tourist attraction that draws over 8 million visitors every year. So because your invention is right there, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, for a child to get caught or clothing to get caught in there.
That's right. You can see it for yourself.
Yet the industry says Carl White's invention has not been tested properly. Carl White's out to make a buck, and we don't want to make Carl White a millionaire, essentially.
Well,
that's the word.
I
right?
think in the tradition of American free enterprise, those same companies make their fair share of money doing what they do. And I personally have no resentment, animosity, or jealousy toward them. And I don't know why they should toward me. Or
God damn it. This dude definitely owns like an AI company. This dude's rich as fuck, right? You know, that was too good of an answer. Too good of an answer. I do stand by. I mean, you know, if he invented something that would make him millions of dollars that would save lives, you know, good for him. Stretched out Chris, the big ass head. There's no way. All right. Maybe it is a thing and I just didn't realize it. I don't know.
Inventor of someone who comes up with a better product.
It's not a cure-all to that problem. It's a step in the right direction.
George Strakosh spoke with us on behalf of the escalator industry.
But there, again, we're not into a proof positive type of situation.
How is there an evil guy? Look how evil. He's the same level of stretch as the other guy. How's there an evil guy in the dude? Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. You can't even be in the escalator industry without an evil talking head. I just know this guy. You know, he looks like evil. He looks like Ray's brother from Everybody Loves Raymond. Hey Ray, whatever that guy's name. He looks like an evil version of him. How's there always like a bad guy in everything? How are you evil in escalator? It's a fucking it's stairs that move, man. All right.
Dateline contacted the leading escalator manufacturers, Otis and Montgomery, and the other companies through the industry's Safety Foundation. The manufacturers declined to talk with us, but the foundation recommended Straykosh, vice chairman of the industry's National Safety Code Committee, to talk about White's invention.
However, it's a proprietary item. It's sold by one company. He owns the patent to it, and he wants to make his money out of it. There's no question about it.
So are you saying that these escalator companies will not put this part on their product because they would have to pay this other company?
No, the person that pays is the buyer of the escalator itself. But again, even though the claim is that it has prevented the accident, there's no proof positive. It hasn't been around a long time.
Since 1989, we've had them on all of our escalators.
Rick Simonetta is general manager of MARTA, Atlanta's public transportation system. He says there's no doubt that White's device makes it a lot safer for the more than 400,000 people using MARTA's escalators every day.
There have been no injuries as a result of any entrapments. So we really think that they have been 100% successful. And we'll continue to put these on our new escalators as our system expands.
White's invention has been in use since 1983.
I feel like escalators were like the car wash scam of the 90s, I guess, maybe the 20s. Like every like you just see car washes pop up all the time, or vending machine. You know, everybody's quick get rich quick scheme, right? Is a vending machine or a car wash. Well, I feel like in the 90s, you know, I was just a baby. I don't know. Was it escalators? Feels like escalators are where you, just the shadiest people. Why? They're stairs that move. They're not that fancy.
But even recommendations like Atlanta's don't seem to have changed the industry's mind about the device. Otis and Montgomery, the two largest manufacturers, have sent letters like these to some of White's customers, warning them Otis is not persuaded the escalator side plates are either safe or effective. Some letters even warn of possible risks if the side plates are installed. White says this amounts to a scare tactic, and even claims the industry is blackballing him.
Do you think the industry will ever change its view of your invention?
As people high up in the escalator manufacturers have said off the record to me, the day your patent expires, you can be sure we'll adopt it and be using it.
But White's patent doesn't expire until the year 2000, and now some manufacturers have come out with devices to protect against sidestep injuries on their own escalators. But White says his invention is the only one that can be fitted to virtually all of the 30,000 escalators already installed and in use.
Do you think it comes down to a matter of cost? They don't want to have to pay somebody else because they don't have the patent?
I can't answer that, but it's quite possible.
So maybe because these big companies don't have the patent for this device, they're not using it.
Well, it's you know, you've heard that statement before, not invented here, you know.
As the debate between the industry and White continues, escalators from Atlanta to San Francisco have been fitted with White's invention. And as for Sister Mary Therese, she continues to worry about children riding escalators.
I feel like these injuries are just falling down into a black hole, and everyone's forgetting about them. And I don't see any answers coming from industry itself.
Now, these escalator companies are likely going to say this sister is very emotional. She had a nephew who was injured. She's found a mission, a crusade. Maybe she's a little too emotional.
The only emotion that I really feel in this is anger. And I think that all the parents who have had injured children would be even more angry than I. They didn't have a voice. And I just tried to be that voice.
Our predator investigator.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we got the iPod. All right, we'll do that sometime else. That's for next time. All right. Yeah, everybody be safe out there. If you're ever on stairs that move, be careful. Don't wear loose clothes. You know, they really didn't give us any tips to be safe on escalators. So, I mean, really just all men for themselves, all women for themselves, everybody for themselves. Just good luck on the escalators. I do wish, I do, you know, Piss Hansen, personally, I wish you all the luck in the world next time you're trying to go up some stairs a little bit quicker, I guess. But it's fucking stupid. All right, that's all I got. That is all I got. I'm gonna do a video soon, probably. More live streams coming soon. Check me out on Wes's channel. All the normal stuff. I do appreciate everybody watching. I'm gonna switch to this screen for a second because I do want to pull up a song for the outro. Not sure what I wanna. What should I end on? Oh man, this is actually tough. I know. We're gonna end on this. Perfect. All right. Last song of the night. Hope everybody has a good night. Appreciate everybody watching. That's all for me. See y'all soon. Stay warm, stay safe. Lots of snow coming if you live in most of the states. So yeah, stay safe. And we'll see you all in the next one.
I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for the place called Lee Ho Fooks. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Hear him howling around your kitchen door. You better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. I'd like to meet his tailor. Ahoo, werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's.